Hello, my friends. I want to say hello to my friends that are watching this live on Facebook, from my friends that are watching this live on LinkedIn. As well as my YouTube subscribers. I've popped on here a little early because I'm excited. I mean, that's really all I can say. And I wanted to see for some of you that got here early, we can talk a little bit about what I'm going to share with you. And the other thing that's really very, very important is that what I'm going to share with you is so new and so fresh that if I was publishing a book, I would probably have had to rewrite the last 4 chapters of the book, and the ink would still be dry, would still be wet. There have been so many amazing and wonderful changes that have taken place on LinkedIn and Facebook over the last 3 weeks that are going to have an amazing impact on your business. So we still have a couple of minutes before we start. Anybody, we have a number of students that have already jumped in. So anybody got any success stories that they'd like to share? I love success stories, because what they do is that they demonstrate to everybody that you can do this. In fact, there's nothing that you're going to see tonight that you can't do. And the other important part about it is there's nothing that you're going to see tonight that isn't 100% duplicatable. So for those of you that are building a network marketing business, when it comes to LinkedIn, when it comes to Facebook, every day that you're not talking to people is a lost day. A day that you will never get back. Every day that you're not showing your business opportunity to someone, again, is a lost day. A day that you never get back. There is absolutely nothing to prevent every one of you from becoming as successful in your business as you want to be. It's a process. You're learning a process. And the bottom line for all of you is anybody can do this. Earlier today, I did a training for a friend of mine who's a leader in his company. And as I was doing it, I got even more excited. All right. Now, tonight, I'm going to share with you something that's going to create more business than most people can handle on LinkedIn and Facebook, even if you don't like selling. And this can flood your inbox with contacts that convert to business builders or customers. And so, guess I did start a little early tonight. So let's talk about something that's going to have an immediate impact on your business. I want to share with you specifically LinkedIn, prospecting and enrolling business builders tactics. We're going to talk a little bit about Facebook because there's some things going on Facebook that you really need to be aware of. But I want to say right here and now, I started training network marketers how to build a business on LinkedIn back in 2010. That was the first time we did a training, a boot camp. They had 90 million users. 90 million. Today, they have 930 million users. We're going to look at some of the profiles of some folks that are here to show you that you're not as visible as you think you are. LinkedIn is hot. All right. It is hot. It's hotter than any other social network. For more than 27 years, I've been showing people how to build large, successful network marketing businesses using social networks. I started with America Online. I added thousands of people to a business in 18 months. And over the last 27 years, I've been teaching tens of thousands of network marketers how to build a business on the most popular social networks that are out there. But never before in history has it been as easy to build a successful network marketing business and generate a growing continual stream of residual income as it is right now, today, on LinkedIn. If you're not on it, you need to get there. And again, if you're not talking to 5, 10, or 15 people every day, you're missing the boat. Like I said, LinkedIn is smoking. Now, compared to Facebook and every other social network, LinkedIn is where professionals are going for business. They are flocking there at the rate of creating 4 new profiles every second. Many of them are looking for ways to make extra full-time income from home and would love to hear about your business. The current worldwide financial situation is causing massive layoffs in many industries and is partially responsible for LinkedIn's explosive growth. People are desperately looking for legitimate ways to replace their lost jobs or create a new source of income working remotely from home, and you have the solution to their problem. Now, I notice we have a number of folks that participated in the session that we did this afternoon. And while some of this is going to sound familiar, you're going to hear things that we didn't talk about this afternoon that will probably keep you up tonight. Now, if you're building your network marketing business on a part-time basis, LinkedIn will enable you to go full-time. And if you've been laid off from a job and are now trying to build a network marketing business for the first, second, or third time, LinkedIn will enable you to immediately begin generating a full-time income. Starting today. And if you're already building a network marketing business full-time, LinkedIn will help you become a top earner much faster. Starting today. Now, how would you feel if you knew in advance that the people you were talking to on LinkedIn needed and wanted what you're selling, so you'd never be rejected when you told them about your network marketing business? That's how you'd feel. There are a number of people here that, if we open up the mic and let some of the folks here talk, they would tell you how excited they are. They would tell you how much fun they're having. And I may open up the mics to let you hear some of it. What you're about to learn about LinkedIn will make the entire network marketing business building process so much fun that for many people, it's become addicting. It will become addicting to you. Let me see if he's here. I'm waiting for Sam is a coaching student in Australia. And I got this from him about a week and a half ago. I am so thrilled I can't hold it for myself. After our second coaching session 2 weeks ago, I called a few people that I had put on hold for a while. It opened the floodgate. As a result, I've added 12 new people to my team. I was so busy doing training and helping them get started that I was glued to my desk doing Zooms from early morning to the rest of the day. Looking forward to the next few weeks for more coaching sessions. You know, I have to tell you, there's no one that in network marketing that is in tune with what's happening on Facebook, what's happening on LinkedIn than me. No one. Primarily because, and I'm not trying to blow my own horn, but every month in boot camps, as things change, we see them change in boot camp. And when I'm working with my coaching students, every day we see new things that we end up sharing with the rest of you. Now, some of the things we share right away. Some of the things we kind of hold back because, I mean, after all, I'm going to give these people a chance to really blow it out. Now, social networks are a great source of free leads, but some social networks are better than others. We hear about Instagram, we hear about Pinterest, we hear about YouTube, there's some expert talking about a social network like it is the place that you need to be. But when you understand what really makes a social network great, you can't deny the power of LinkedIn. LinkedIn is without question the #1 social network for building a business. By Labor Day, they will have 1 billion users at the rate they're growing. And like I said at the beginning, LinkedIn is hot. Now, there are 3 things that make a social network great for building a business. First, it's the profiles. The profiles of each user contains more than enough information about someone to help you identify a perfect prospect for your business before you contact them. Imagine walking into a room with 100 people. And if I told you that there were going to be 10 people in that room wearing green shirts, and those 10 people, if you talk to them, would sign up in your business after talking to you for 10 minutes. Not only that, if I told you that each one of those 10 people would bring 100 people into your business in the next 12 months, that's 10 out of 100. Who would you talk to? You'd talk to those 10 people. Again, LinkedIn originally was set up as a repository for resumes. You have a person's work history. Not only that, but people are jumping on LinkedIn because they are looking for work. They are looking for ways to make some extra money or a full-time job. So LinkedIn profiles provide the most information that would help you make the determination, this is somebody that I want to talk to or not. Second, it's a texting feature that enables you to communicate directly and privately with other network users and engage them in conversations that will result in enrolling new business builders. Now, most network marketing companies that are out there stress business, getting customers. Okay, customers. Customers are the lifeblood of your business. They generate residual income month after month after month after month. They're going to use your products. Yes, you need customers. Yes, you want customers. Business builders have to be passionate about your product, your services, So they're going to be customers. But a business builder is going to run around and look to tell other people about your business. Now, years ago, I was talking to a good friend, Kim Claver, who wrote a phenomenal book. If my products are so great, how come I can't sell it? And the principle was, when you walk around the room or you go to the mall, anybody that's around you could potentially be a customer. All right. So you could pretty much talk to anybody. But you can't walk around the mall and pick out the people that are interested in a business. But you can pick those people out of a social network simply by looking at the content of their profile and understanding why they're on that social network in the first place. Now, on any social network, the key is conversation, communicating with people. And back in the AOL days, they had a texting feature that enabled me to literally reach out and in 18 months add thousands of people to a network marketing business. Now, texting features have helpful tools attached that let you share images, files, GIFs, and a wide assortment of emojis. LinkedIn's texting features enable you to start an instant meeting or a Zoom session with a serious prospect. Whoops. Texting. Texting is just like talking. Third, a searching feature that enables you to filter through the entire network population using advanced keyword searches to prospect and recruit perfect cream of the crop prospects for your business according to your desired demographics. If you have any idea who would be a great candidate for your business, teachers, personal trainers, doctors, lawyers, chiropractors, people that you have an easy rapport with, they're easy to find. And again, LinkedIn has the best searching features. Now, LinkedIn and Facebook are the two best social networks to build your business on because they've got these three features and provide you with the easiest direct access to the most people. But while LinkedIn has 930 million professional users and Facebook has 2.96 billion members, today for building your business, LinkedIn is 100% better. So every month, 10 million users are joining LinkedIn. 310 million are monthly active users. So here's 14 reasons why you need to be on LinkedIn. First, it's better than Facebook. Second, you can conduct 99% of your business with LinkedIn's phone app. LinkedIn searching and filtering features are the best on the internet. LinkedIn makes connecting with perfect prospects easier and faster. LinkedIn's live chat enables you to contact your prospects directly with a text. You can get immediate responses to your texts from your prospects. LinkedIn enables you to make, post, or share videos to impress your target audience. You can see if your prospect is logged in or the last time they were logged in. You can see when your prospect is reading your messages or typing their answers to you. You can get around their limits of talking to people that you don't know, and you can connect with strangers even when you don't know their email address. You can use it without paying. Now, this is exciting because last month, working with one of my coaching students, she figured it out. How you can use LinkedIn without paying for it. Now, don't get me wrong. There are things about the paid service that are worth it. But if you don't want to spend the money, you don't have to, and you could use it for free. LinkedIn has added many new video features, and the hot one is that they've got a built-in live meeting feature. So you're texting someone back and forth, you're really having a great conversation. You want to take it to the next level, boom. You're doing a Zoom. Now, here's some interesting LinkedIn statistics. Like I said, 4 new members sign up on LinkedIn every second. People between the ages of 25 and 34 account for 59.1% of LinkedIn's user base. They're getting younger. Over 58.4 million companies are registered on LinkedIn. 129,000 schools are registered. And 39,000 different skills are now listed on LinkedIn. Your success on LinkedIn is going to depend on a number of factors. Optimizing your profile so it can be found in everyone's search results. Adjusting your profile settings so people can see the important details. Most people don't realize they're invisible. We're going to try looking some of you up. You'll be blown away. Understanding their dynamic use and how people communicate with others. Positioning yourself as an authority within your niche market and industry. Creating effective lead generation methods that turn prospects to business builders. Influencing your audience with effective posting. Efficiently qualifying your prospects to increase your closing ratios. And let me tell you, every one of these items we're going to cover in our current April boot camp. So you got 930 million professional users on LinkedIn. It's the world's largest professional social network, and everybody falls into a category. And for years, I've used the image of the bowl of candy. Is it really that easy? The green M&Ms represent people that are looking for a business. The yellow M&Ms represent network marketers that are looking for another company. Everyone on LinkedIn created their profile for a reason. Their photo, their cover, plus the information provided about themselves and their visible daily activity makes it easy to pick the best prospects for your business. Prospects who'd be interested in your business and eager to talk about it. The green M&Ms in that bowl represent business builders, people that want to make extra or full-time income from home. The orange M&Ms are recession victims looking for a way to make money and survive financially. The yellow M&Ms are unhappy network marketers seriously looking for another company. Then we have the active network marketers, the blue M&Ms, that are open to looking at your business because they love their products. They love their company. But from a financial standpoint, they're never going to be able to make the kind of money to retire their spouse or to retire. And 70% of network marketers today in every company are orphans. The person that got them into the business, the person that shared the product with them is no longer there, is no longer building the business. They have no one to help them. No one. And in order to be successful in network marketing today, you need 3 things. 1, you need to be connected to a company that has products or services that you can be passionate about, passionate to the point that you tell people about them even if you weren't getting paid. 2nd, you need to be connected to someone that can help you, part of a team. It is a lonely activity to try to build a network marketing business on yourself, by yourself. You need to bring people in. You need to develop a team. It's a lot easier with a team. And 3rd, you need online tools. If you got those 3 things, you can be successful in network marketing easier. Yes, people can do it without a sponsor, without upline help, sure. And it's being done. But it's a lot easier. Now, the red M&Ms are customers, people who would eagerly buy your products and could become business builders later. The key when you're searching for people on LinkedIn or Facebook for that matter, so you got to be reaching out to people that you don't know that are active. If they're not active and you start sending out connection requests to people, especially on LinkedIn, that haven't been active for years, The LinkedIn algorithm picks it up and says, well, wait a minute, this person's reaching out to a large percentage of people that are inactive. They must not be real. That might be a robot. And the next thing you know, you try to get into LinkedIn and your account's suspended. In order for you to get in, you have to provide them with a picture of a driver's license or a passport to show that you're a real person. Because every day, people are creating these robots and they're going into LinkedIn, harvesting information and just blasting out all kinds of marketing pieces. So LinkedIn makes it easy. They put an open to work frame where they allow people to put an open to work frame around their picture. That's it. Now we're going to answer everybody's questions. So if you have any questions, please type them out. Now, LinkedIn makes it easy. You got that open to work frame, but now what's happened is the open to work frame used to represent people that were looking for work. But now what's happening is the field of LinkedIn users that have services that they're trying to market and sell are putting open to work around their profile picture because that's what they're, hey, I'm here to design websites and I'm open to work. I'm open to work for you. So you have to read the contents of the profile beyond just the open to work frame. We have a series of scripts that will enable you in 3 or 4 text messages discover who you really want to talk to and who you don't. And the sooner you can determine that you don't want to talk to people and pick the people, continue to talk to the people that are clearly candidates for your business, the more successful you're going to be. So you know in advance by the contents and visible daily activity on someone's profile that they could be a perfect prospect for what you're selling. And you qualify them by following my scripts, you'll sell to more people and build your business faster. The more selective you are about the people you talk to, the more successful you're going to be. So LinkedIn, my friends, is no longer a secret. I remember back in 2017, I was in Vegas for 2 weeks. I was training for 3 different companies. And I've helped over 50 people in Isagenix become $1 million earners. And I was doing a training for 2 of their top leaders in a breakout session. And then I attended a breakout session that the company was putting on. It was talking about social media. So there was about 1,500 people there. I'm sitting in the back because I'm always interested in hearing what's new. So they got 5 people up there that recently rank advanced to a leadership position. And they're all talking about Facebook. They're giving times. These are the best times to post. These are the kind of posts you need to post. And they're going on, and nobody is talking about LinkedIn. And I had people coming up to me through the entire session. How come nobody's talking about LinkedIn? And I chuckled, and then I reminded them, I said, look, if you knew that the company was having an event in Atlanta in 3 weeks, and you could go on LinkedIn and you could pick out 30 personal trainers that were looking for an opportunity that you could invite to this event, are you going to get up there in front of the room and tell everybody about it? Of course not. Like it or not, you're in business for yourself, but you're not in business by yourself. But the truth is that everybody else in your company is your competition. Now, your downline, you can support them, you encourage them to be successful, but anybody that's not in your organization is your competition. And everybody is fishing in the same pool. But the pool is so big There's plenty of fish. Millions of professionals are rushing to join LinkedIn every day to have easy direct access to other members. The marketing activity of many of them have forced LinkedIn to make significant changes to the way you connect and communicate with other people. So let's be clear. Leads are free. Facebook, LinkedIn, you don't have to advertise. You don't have to buy leads. You don't need traffic. Everything that I'm going to teach you to do is completely duplicatable, and it happens fast. You don't need funnels. You don't need blogs. I mean, think about it. You get into a business and you got to set up a blog. 90% of the people that have to do that to be successful in the business drop out. It's your duty. It's your obligation when you bring somebody into the business to help them be as successful as quickly as they can. And there's no faster, easier way to do it than what I'm going to share with you. As a matter of fact, if somebody came up with a faster, easier way, hey, I learn new things all the time. I'd be teaching what they came up with. Save your money. All you need is an effective LinkedIn profile, an effective Facebook profile, the LinkedIn phone app so that you can do your business conveniently wherever you are, the Facebook phone app, and 1 or 2 hours a day, but it doesn't have to be at one time. 20 minutes here, 15 minutes there, 30 minutes. You know, the notion that you make the best posts 9 o'clock in the morning, 8 o'clock in the morning is nonsense, especially if you're building a business around the country. 9 o'clock in the morning in Florida is 6 o'clock in the morning in California. People will see what you're doing. People are connected on their phones now, more so than ever before. Now, most people are invisible. The LinkedIn settings, the Facebook settings limit your visibility to just the people that you're directly connected to. You have to go in and you have to open them up. Your profile can only help you if people can see the details. A visible profile will help you stand out from your competition, attract prospects to you on a daily basis. So you have to adjust your profile settings so people can see who you are. And you want to turn on what I call the fast button so that people can see you're online. On LinkedIn and Facebook, it creates a green dot next to your picture. On LinkedIn, it's a green donut if you're on a mobile. So here's a strategy for you. You can make Facebook and LinkedIn work for you 24/7. If you turn your computer off at night, you don't really have to, but if you do, when you turn it on in the morning, log into LinkedIn, log into Facebook, go shopping, go to the beach, spend time with your family. You don't have to actively be on LinkedIn as long as you're logged in. And your profiles can work for you 24 hours a day. Because when people see you're there, they see that little green dot, they're more inclined to write back to you. Everyone thinks you're available. Now, I want to invite all of you that are here that haven't registered yet for my April boot camp. You go to maxsteingart.com/boot camp, use the promo code BEST DEAL, because we're going to give you a profile guide that will step you through the entire process. Now, the first session was recorded. All of our sessions are recorded. And then boot camp is supported by 12 live Ask Max sessions every week. So my friends in the UK, in Europe, can't watch the live sessions, or some of them do. They watch the recorded sessions. And then they hop on in the morning and catch the live Ask Max sessions to get their questions answered. The LinkedIn search has changed dramatically. They're radically different. And everything comes down to what you have in common with the people that you're searching for. So we're all fishing in the same pool. If we did a search for people in sales and we came up with 56 million people, we're all going to come up with the same number. But the search results are going to be different. They're going to come up in a different sequence. If I'm in Florida and you're in Chicago, the people that are going to come up first are in Chicago for you and Florida for me. The more mutual connections we have is going to raise the response level. So on LinkedIn, you could search for people by country, by city or state, or by distance, by postal code. Now, LinkedIn allows users to conduct searches of their membership using the free version, but that doesn't mean you can make endless searches. With a free LinkedIn basic account, you can search for and view profiles of other LinkedIn members, but you're limited to 300 free profile searches every month. And where is she? And thanks to Carla, who's here, who pointed this out, we now have a way to beat this. You can find and reconnect with colleagues and classmates. You can receive unlimited in-mail messages. But again, you can use it for free. So I did a search for salespeople, 58,800,000. And I must have been logged into one of my coaching students' accounts when I did it, because the search results are coming up in Canada. I'm in Florida. But when you do a search, you get 10 to a page. So when you run out, they'll give you the first 3, and then they'll block out the rest. Try premium. Now, for those of you that are in boot camp, in tomorrow night's session, we're going to show you, they're going to give you a 30-day free trial. We're going to show you how to sign up for their Sales Navigator, because that's the one you're going to want to use. So when you know the kinds of professionals that would be interested in getting into business with you, they're easier to find, easier to connect with, and easier to enroll into your business on LinkedIn than any place else. You're looking for business builders, unhappy network marketers, or active network marketers. You are going to love LinkedIn. So with 930 million professionals, the open to work frame designates why people are there. Now we have to search by keyword to separate them. Looking, 8.8 million people. Looking for opportunities, 1.8 million. Looking for an opportunity, 1.2 million. Seeking an opportunity, 4.1 million, and open to an opportunity, 2.5 million. So here are 10 professions with the highest burnout rates that are naturally attracted to network marketing. Physicians are number 1. These numbers are changing all the time. Nurses are number 2. Social workers are number 3. And what we're doing is we're providing you with variations of the field, where we used to just give you social workers, therapists, community workers, welfare workers, psychologists, psychotherapists, psychiatrists, teachers. You can filter them down, not only by what they teach, but where they teach. School principals, attorneys, police officers, accountants, fast food employees, retail employees, and coaches and other professions that are naturally attracted to network marketing. Now, LinkedIn has added new features and made many changes. LinkedIn moved invitations to notifications in February. All right, this was huge. So when someone sends you an invitation, it used to be under the network category. Now you had to go to notifications. But when someone sends you an invitation to connect and you go to accept, quite often you're going to get this. Take care when connecting. For your safety, we recommend you only connect with people that you know and trust. And we're seeing more and more of that. And what determines LinkedIn sending that? It's based on the activity of the member. LinkedIn now issues warnings about going to the websites of strangers. Somebody says, hey, check this out. You want somebody to look at your website. So you give them the link. So they click on it, and this is what they see. You know you're leaving LinkedIn. If you trust this link, select it to continue or go back. LinkedIn is canceling member accounts for terms of service violations. You can go into your account, you got a message there. You can't see the message anymore, and you can't even see the person because LinkedIn has canceled the whole thing. LinkedIn created their new feature, Celebrations, which is a gift, a phenomenal gift that is going to make you more effective, more productive, and it's going to help you increase your follow-up rates. Celebrations, job changes, birthdays, work anniversaries. So here's what I'm going to do. I am going to hop off of this. I'm going to go over here, pop over here to LinkedIn. And so I'm going to go over here on my network. And I can see here so I've got 4 people that want to connect with me. So, Vice President, hi. Bringing a smile to someone's face in the new week is what we call success. All right. So let's just take a look at who this person is. All right. LinkedIn is getting flooded with these. You know, on Facebook, if you're a man, you get approached by these young women, and ladies, you're getting hit on by men. This is a bogus profile. And every day we're seeing more of these, and most of them are coming from China. And what happens is if somebody connects with these people, then they immediately go after their connections. I mean, there are going to be some real tragedies here because they've got an agenda and it's not good. So when you see these, you're better off not accepting them, ignoring them. Now, You could be a good LinkedIn citizen and go over here and say, I don't know this person. And it's people that do this. If enough people do that, these accounts get canceled. Okay? So you can accept them. You're going to get invited to all kinds of stuff. All right? Now, every day, you're going to get new connection requests. Scroll down to the bottom here. And here is celebrations. Now, what celebrations is going to do for all of you is it's going to make it easier for you to follow up with people. I'm going to look. Let me kind of just scroll down here and look. Okay, so we'll check out. Let's see, we got a question here from Bart. Should my profile photo be of just me? Or should it be with my wife for 40 years? Also, am I creating a profile in the professional community? LinkedIn is a professional community. Now, if I remember correctly, Bart, you've got this with your wife's name on it. Okay, not a smart thing. It needs to be about you. So you're creating it on LinkedIn. There's no in a professional community. LinkedIn is a professional community, but it needs to be just you. Now, if you're a top earner in a company, and even if your wife is a partner, you should have an account, she should have an account. So Edward writes, my celebration line is gone. Edward, it's there. Okay, it's there. Okay, so are there a number of you that say you don't have it anymore? Who doesn't have it? Let me now there's two options there. Either they're making some changes and they're moving things around, or they've changed their mind you can't turn it back on. LinkedIn's going to give it to you or not. It's a popular feature. It will be back. Okay, now let me look. Let's come up here. Okay. Okay, so Diane, you're just getting started. Let me. Diane,
Yes, I'm here.
I'm glad you're back. So did you enjoy the session we did this afternoon?
Yes, I did actually. I signed up for the boot camp.
Well, obviously, well, you're gonna, well, so let me just spend a minute with you and, so we're gonna fill this whole thing out.
Okay.
What's your background
As far as network marketing or just
in
my
general?
work history?
Your work history.
I have been a hairstylist for 38 years.
Okay,
I own a hair salon. I've been in network marketing since 2015. I've been with my current company since October of 22. So that's new for me.
okay,
That's pretty much it.
okay. So Diane, when we fill this out, let me just show you what's waiting for you, okay? See, it's easy to talk to people that share your experience, share your background. So if we came up here, let's see how many people on LinkedIn are in the hair salon business. You got 267,000. Now, it's all about words. Salon owners. So you got 203,000. And you could break it down. You can break it down by country. But in addition to salon owners, you got the people that work in salons. Hairstylists. You got 472,000. And the interesting thing about this category is some of them look for an opportunity. You got 2,100 hairstylists. Now, some of them are looking for another opportunity in a hair salon. And some of them are looking for an opportunity doing something else. So not only do we have hair, you got nails, you got anybody that works, anybody that's connected to a salon. Now, as a salon owner, if we do salon owners that are looking for an opportunity, you got 1,900. Right? I mean, the more you can, and what we're going to teach in boot camp is how to filter down to pick out the people that you would naturally be interested in talking to? Now, as a salon owner, I'm sure you've hired people to work in your salon.
It's more of a rental salon.
Okay.
They rent their studios. Yep,
Gotcha. But I mean, you interview these people,
correct.
and so you have to decide who you're gonna who you're gonna rent to. So you know what you're looking for. You know the qualifications of somebody that you're gonna rent space in your salon, right?
Correct. Yes.
All right. It's the same. This is the same thing. The more selective you are about who you're going to end up talking to, the more fun you're going to have, the more effective you're going to be. Quality over quantity. That's the rule.
So
And
I'm sorry. I have a quick question real quick. So being a hairstylist and salon owner for so long, are you suggesting that this is where I should start with the opportunities for people looking for opportunities?
oh, not at all.
Okay.
Not at all. There are, right off the bat, there are a dozen, no less than a dozen different categories of professionals that you'd want to talk to. Not, and salon owners are not necessarily the best ones. I
Okay.
just, for example, you want people that have training experience. So you got trainers and you got people with training experience. You have people with management. You have another really great category are recruiters. All right. A recruiter gets paid when they find somebody a job. And it's a one-time sale, one-time commission. And so we've got some scripts for recruiters that'll knock your socks off. Because you find a recruiter, I mean, basically as a network marketer, you're a recruiter too. The only difference is not only do you get paid when they join your business, but they get paid, you get paid every month that they work. It's like, it's so much better. It's so much of a stronger position. And in boot camp, we're going to walk you through all these different categories for you to pick out the ones that you feel the most comfortable with. Let's come down here and look at Jennifer. So I will keep my eye out for you in boot camp. Let's look at Jennifer. No. Let's look at Gretchen. Let's unmute Gretchen.
Okay, here I am.
There you are. I didn't realize Orlando, so you're just a little north of me. I tried calling you a little earlier, but I don't even know if you tried to get me back. We can talk
I
later.
haven't yet. It's been crazy, but yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, I'm in the Villages actually in Florida. So that's home. And
Okay, so what's your professional background?
so initially advertising at a big ad agency in Chicago, then worked as the marketing director at a bank, and then I owned my own online business, and then got into what I'm doing now.
Okay.
So been with it at it for a long time and love it, but know that LinkedIn is like you said, it's hot, and I just want to I want to use it, but I really, it's very confusing when you've never had anyone coach you or tell you what to do. So I'm excited that you know what you're doing and you can help us.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
know, social media in general, it is fascinated me back in 1995 when I was just getting started in the network marketing business. And one of my distributors told me she was going to buy a computer to meet people. And I laughed at her. In fact, I told her, you need psychiatric help. You don't meet people on a computer. I prospected. I'd go on prospecting trips. I'd go to the mall. I'd go to different social events. I networked happy hour in Palm Beach for 7 months and have the distinction of recruiting the largest group of dysfunctional distributors in the company. But the bottom line is but when I laughed at her first, and then 3 weeks later, she gets me on the phone with somebody who was the next door neighbor of one of the richest men in Florida, who came into our business. And in the first 2 weeks, he brought in 18 people.
Wow.
I was so impressed. I went out and bought a computer. I figured if she could meet somebody like this, then this is where I need to be. And it's been an outrageous ride. You will never, ever be able to connect with a higher caliber people that you can meet on LinkedIn anywhere else. And I don't care how well connected any of you are in any area. You may have a pool of people that are all diamonds, but 1,000 times more of those people are on LinkedIn. And the thing is, there's a way to make the connection or not. And it's all about the way you make the connection. It's all about the content of your profile. The words that we're going to show you how to use will give you immediate credibility with everybody that you want to talk to. It will give you the opportunity to network with people that you would never have the ability to connect with any other way. Now, let me just pop over here for a minute. And so celebration here is huge, because what it does is it lets you see who is changing a job, who's having a birthday, who has an anniversary. So we introduced a new recruiting strategy that produces more enrollments with your existing connections. We're not talking about new people, for those of you that have been on LinkedIn for a while. So what you do is you search your existing first level connections to determine who to follow up with. So you go into the search window, you bring up your first level connections, and then you're going to use the new project launch script. So here's how it works. I was actually logged into someone's account. They had 2,400 connections. So we searched how many people were looking, 325, seeking 96, searching 37, open 14. So there was a total of 472 people out of these 2,400 people that potentially could be prospects. And this is where you could use the project launch script. Now, you want to talk to perfect prospects every day to crush it. You're going to be able to reach out to people that you know in advance, based on who they are, based on what they do, based on their background. You know, as you're making connections, that these people would be great in your business. Now, when most people join a network marketing company, they're taught an old school method of getting started that doesn't work for most people. They're told to make a list of 100 people that they know in warm market. Then they're provided with a script, and they're encouraged to call everyone on the list and tell them about their new business. The results for most people are often very discouraging. As a matter of fact, think about what your experience was. You know, so many people, when they do this, get such a negative response that they never really get started. They begin to doubt their wisdom of getting into business with you. Now, they're encouraged to keep going with motivational mantras like, well, you have to get out of your comfort zone if you want to be successful. So keep calling. Don't stop. Keep calling. It's okay. To be successful in this business and in sales, you have to go through 100 no's to get a yes. So every no is one step closer to a yes. So keep calling and go for no. That is such hogwash. Hogwash. Was that your experience? All of it, does this all sound familiar? Imagine what happens when you bring somebody into your business and you have them do that. But what if you could eliminate that? You see, thanks to social networks like LinkedIn and Facebook, there's an easier and a faster way to get started that eliminates the rejection that comes with that old school method. And it works even better today than before. Today, you can help your new recruits make a few sales immediately on Facebook and LinkedIn before they make their warm market list and start making calls. See, here's how it works. First thing you can do is go on Facebook, change your picture. So you change your picture, and Mary, who you've known for years, you would have called Mary to tell her about your business, and she would have shut you down. You change your picture, Mary responds. So now you're right back to Mary. Mary, I'm glad you like my picture. We haven't talked in a while. What's new in your world? What are you doing these days? Mary comes back and tells you that her husband lost his job. She's looking for part-time work, something that she can do from home. 85% of the people that you ask, what do you do, are going to come back and ask you the same question. And we got a script that will literally answer them and make them curious about what you're doing. Mary, I've started an internet business that frankly is growing. And so financially, I'm really in good shape. And right away, they want to know about the business. So now you bring Mary into the business, you get Mary to open up her settings, make yourself visible. And then ask Mary to change her picture. So she changes her picture, and the people that she's connected to react and respond the same way. Best part about it is when Mary says, well, what do I say? Mary, just scroll up and look at what I said to you. So now Mary brings two of her connections into the business, and you get them to do the same thing. So without calling your warm market list, literally you can build a motivated organization of people this way. I wrote about this in the last hardcover book I ever published back in 2005, Make the Internet Your Warm Market. And now we've written a whole bunch of ebooks, but when I published that book, there was 2 lines in it about Facebook. 2 years later, it was a different story. So when most people join a network marketing company, they're taught the old school method, and it doesn't work for most people. Whoops. Did I go backwards? So it's not what works in network marketing, it's what duplicates. Bring somebody into your business on Monday. By Wednesday, they're bringing in their friends. By Friday, they're bringing in their friends. Now, Steve used the launch script 8 times. 6 people said yes. Now, I'm not showing you these to impress you. I'm showing these to impress upon you what you can be doing, what members of your team can be doing. Steve is listed as LinkedIn's top mentor to Navy vets. Katie Goodhart is a nurse. Started using the launch script on Friday. And I now have 8 appointments set. Best part is the process duplicates. So from Friday to Monday, 8. Then she sent me this later in the evening, 2 of 2. So she signed up 6 out of the 8 people. This was over a weekend. Dan Ladd, and I've talked about that quite a bit. He was in boot camp and he wanted to go fast. So he was in my coaching program. And so he used the launch script to 22 people, 17 people respond. He couldn't believe how it was working. And then Dan's sponsor, who was one of the top earners in their company, died. So Dan is without a sponsor. Nobody to work with, nobody to help. Now he owned a cleaning franchise. So after like 3 sessions, he comes back to me and says, I've lost my heart for this business, network marketing. So I said, well, if you have any, so he explained a little bit to me about his cleaning business. So he went in that direction. All right. And what I'm showing you this for is many of you are part-timers in network marketing. Everything that I'm going to teach you applies to any kind of a business. If you're strictly in network marketing, you're going to be on top of the world. It works for any kind of business. So listen to what happened to Dan. Hey, Dan, how are you?
Good. How are you?
I've heard from a lot of students in the last 2 or 3 days. Last time we spoke, you had used the training that you got from me to expand your franchise business. And I think you said that, now they kind of brought you in, made you a partner.
Yeah, they have actually, Max. Through using your system, one of the things that happened for me is that I learned how to contact people on LinkedIn. And some of those contacts became so powerful that I was able to close a major account with Verizon Wireless that we signed a contract for $20 million. That is to clean cell phone towers. But since then, we've also made contact with people that manage the municipal water towers and the water treatment facilities. And in doing so, it has blown up my business. And it's like I said before, I never would have known how to contact people on LinkedIn. I never would have known to even use LinkedIn for that sort of thing if it hadn't been that I came across you through somebody when I was in networking, when I was in network marketing. And I know a lot of people use it for network marketing, but it can be for anything. Just learning how to contact people is the biggest thing. It has been so powerful. It's just unbelievable that last year I was struggling financially. And then by the end of the year and this year, I will make over $2 million. It's unbelievable. It's like unbelievable. It's actually one of those things that was it's like one of those things I wasn't sure I believed it until it happened.
He was signing up such amazing accounts that the people that he bought the franchise from came back to him and said, what are you doing? How are you doing this? And he said, well, I'm using LinkedIn. So they made him a partner. Francisco, been a student for over 20 years. Last December, he enrolled a network marketing leader in another company that had 200,000 people in his business. He brought over in between December and February 80,000 people into his business, bringing the size of his team up to 500,000 people. And he's doing exactly the same things that we're going to be teaching all of you. It's all about picking out the right people, positioning yourself to be the person on the other end wants to know. Will Zanders, when we started working together, like it's almost 2 years now, was the number 6 leader in his company. And after our first coaching call, within 72 hours, he was the number 1 recruiter. 2 weeks later, he sends me this. It's exactly like you said it would be. Since last week, I made 2 posts, generated dozens of easy conversations by following the scripts word for word, and I generated a dozen sales. Again, I'm not trying to impress you. I want to impress upon all of you what you can be doing. Over the summer, he called me up when he was on his way back from his company convention. He went from number 6 to number 2. And frankly, I expect we're going to be talking towards the end of the week. I want to confirm that he's number 1. See, it's not just what you do. It's what the people that you bring into your business do. He called in. This is a story, man. You got to hear it.
I do have a great quick testimony. Just sponsored a new individual. I actually got a member of my team on here who's one of our newest 6-figure earners, Melissa Brower. So I wanted to give her a shout out. She just hit 100K in this company. She's already done it before, but this is the most fun we've had. And a young lady I just sponsored who has 0 network marketing experience. I taught her just a few of the techniques that you taught me. And she's already like number 7 in recruiting in our company right now. I just saw her name on the leaderboard tonight. So I was like, wow, I got to tell Max. So it's really cool. I just wanted to tell you, man, everything you're teaching, it works in real life. And we all.
All right, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in the chat window here a link for those of you that haven't registered yet. Gretchen, I'm going to give you a call tomorrow.
That sounds good. I'll be around.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. You know, there are some people that clearly have the background and to be outrageously successful in network marketing in general, but you're going to go nuts on LinkedIn because you have a resume that is going to, frankly, attract a lot of people, and it's all about credibility. It's about credibility and having a story that will resonate with the people that you're trying to connect with. Joel here, his first month that we worked together, he enrolled 18 people in his business. He knows how to sell. He knows how to listen. Okay. What happened next was he just needed to know where to go on LinkedIn, what buttons to push. He came back a year later. He's started an insurance deal. In 2 months, his goal was 100 agents. Well, he did. He enrolled 100 agents in his business in 2 months. That's not a 2-hour-a-day deal. I mean, they were working 12, 14 hours a day. But at the end of 2 months, they had 100 agents.
Let me open.
Joanne was building a Maluka business. And she was an orphan. She didn't have anybody to work with. So I became her sponsor. She signed up for my coaching program. First month, she doubled her income. Second month, it tripled. So she mastered this. But not only did she master building her Maluka business, she applied this to her insurance business. And she started writing policies. The company was so impressed. They said, "How are you doing this?" She says, "I'm doing it on LinkedIn." They paid her $5,000 to give a training to the other agents. They ended up having her do 4 of these. She got $20,000 from the company. Matt, special agent for the DEA. Started working together in January. He rank advanced in February, rank advanced in March. He had to learn to listen. Sign up 5 people in the last 3 days. Chuck, 13 new customers. Booked 2 appointments. And simply by making some changes to your profile, this is what happened to Lane.
Yeah, so I had been just kind of trusting Max and going step by step through the process. And to be honest, I had this little voice in the back of my head that was saying, this isn't going to work. What are you thinking? But I decided to trust and move forward with the process anyway. And then all of a sudden, just with this profile that you're seeing now, one of my friends that I used to be in another network marketing company with, first of all, he sent me a message, a LinkedIn message, and I guess I didn't see it quick enough. He was so excited to talk to me that he actually picked up the phone within a couple hours later. And he said, "What are you doing, Lane? What are you doing?" And then we had a conversation, and I said, "Yeah, I'm with this new company." And next thing you know, within 24 hours, he's now on my team. So I was pretty excited.
Now, Martin used the birthday strategy. He sent me this. I guess he thought one of my employees was working on my page. Tell Max I'm doing well. Thanks to his coaching, being active on LinkedIn, and wishing someone a happy birthday 4 months ago. I had my first $12,000 month. Cheryl, using the birthday strategy, you all are going to love this birthday strategy. It's easy. Everybody has a birthday. So let me just say, you can't fail. All right. You can't fail. With unlimited prospects to talk to and with continual practice, you can't fail. You're learning the dance. You're learning the dance. You know, like the cha-cha. 1, 2, cha-cha-cha, 3, 4, cha-cha-cha. The content of your profile, your daily activity will position you to be perceived as an expert and influencer by everyone that sees it. The secret to connecting with perfect prospects and converting them to new business partners and customers has to do with 3 things: the relationships you create with your profile, the influence you generate with your activity and your posts, and the conversations you have with your prospects. Just follow my scripts. The ability to get people to talk to you, follow you, take action, join your team, revolve around everyone's perception of who you are, which is completely in your control, and then what you say to them. So I want you all to think about, how big is your business right now? How big would you like it to be in 90 days? How fast your business is going to grow in the next 90 days can be determined by 4 things. The number of people you talk to about your business between now and in the next 90 days, the number of people you enroll, the number of people that the people you enroll bring into your business, and what you do to ensure maximum duplication. That's it. That's it. Let me look in the Q&A box. And let me look in the chat. And I assure you that I can't see, I really can't see LinkedIn getting rid of celebrations. So before we go, let me give you all some things that you can do immediately that will have an immediate effect on your LinkedIn activity, right? Let me come back over here to LinkedIn. And let me look at Merlene. Okay, Merlene, do you see yourself here? Is that you?
Yep.
Okay, so first I want you to notice that there's no picture. Now, if we go over to your profile. All right, so you're just getting started, which is okay. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to send you a connection request so we can be connected. And we'll help you with the rest of this. Okay, so we're glad you're here. And
I just created my profile this morning.
well, listen, it's a good start. You want to consider this to be like your resume. Okay, so this is what you're gonna fill out, and by the way, for those of you that are in boot camp, if you want to get ahead, now we already had the first session, which is creating your profile. You can come back and you could watch this. This was recorded. Connecting with people, that's what we're going to cover tomorrow. Communicate on Thursday, and then the following Tuesday, close the sale, and then we have the daily routine. But if you want to get a little ahead, you could watch last month's session, create, connect, communicate, and close. Now, in addition, now these are, as we record them, this is where you're going to get the ebooks. It's the PowerPoint that went with all of these. But you also have a calendar, lists all the holidays. You have our scripts book. You have the profile guide. And we're even giving everybody a downloadable copy of Think and Grow Rich, because we want all of you to seize on this opportunity that network marketing provides all of you. There is absolutely nothing to prevent all of you from going to the top of your company. And if you're not interested in going to the top, it's okay. You can take this as far and as fast as you want it to go. So everything is recorded. And again, you have access to me. Where is it? Six days a week, 9:30 every morning, 4 o'clock every afternoon. You'll get the most out of boot camp the more you participate. So Glenn writes, I had to go to linkedin.com/celebrations. Okay. They're not going to take it away. So one of the things that you can do with your profile, and let me look at a student that's here. So let's take a look at Cheryl. Now notice the green dot. So everybody can see that Cheryl's online, even if she's not. So we come down here. Now, Cheryl, let me unmute Cheryl.
Hi, Max.
Hi, Cheryl. So you might want to try this. How many, wait a minute.
Do you want me to log out and you can post something?
No, 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 no.
Okay.
You've got 19,000 followers.
I do.
How many you got, how many connections do you have?
I can take a look real quick.
Well, you're gonna have, it's gonna be close to that.
Probably 19,000.
Okay. All right, so here's what I want you to do. You can have a total of 30,000.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so you don't have to worry. What I want you to do is I want you to go in here and change the date here from October. This was October of last year. What I
Uh-huh.
want you to do is I want you to change it to April.
Okay.
And what that's going to do is that's going to create an anniversary.
Okay.
And that's going to trigger a flood of people that you're connected to wishing you a happy anniversary.
Okay.
Okay. Now, the other thing that you can do. So we come up here. Okay, so you had a birthday in March. Did you
I
get?
did.
That's right. You had a blast with that.
That was fun.
Okay. You had fun?
I
Here's what
did, although I'm still, I need to reply to a lot of people still.
Okay. Well, not necessarily. You only want to respond to the people that, based on who they are and what they do, you know, there's some potential synergy for them to get into your business. You can't respond to all of them.
Oh, that's good to hear.
Okay.
Yeah.
So go through them.
Okay.
Pick out the ones that, based on who they are and what they do, what the potential is, those are the people you're going to write back to.
Okay.
And then what I want you to do, don't laugh, is I want you to go back in and change your birthday.
Oh, no. Okay.
Okay, and then let me tell you the strategy behind this.
Okay.
So change your birthday to April the 20th.
Okay.
Right now, what's going to happen is a lot of people that you're connected to didn't see it. So you're going to get a whole new wave of people that are going to wish you happy birthday.
Uh-huh.
There are also going to be people that are going to see it and they go, "Hey, Cheryl, what's going on here? Wasn't your birthday last month?"
Wasn't it in February, March, and April?
Right. So this is the approach. You know, you basically say, you know, thanks for bringing it to my attention. I had someone working on my profile and they inadvertently changed the date. And then you start a conversation.
Okay.
You know, we've been connected for so and so, such a length of time. You know, what do you do?
Right.
Now, this strategy has worked so well over the years on Facebook that Facebook now limits the number of times you can change your birthday. It's funny, but it's again, it all comes back down to one thing. It's conversation. It's being able, and this is what we hope to teach all of you in boot camp, is to look behind the words at the person on the other end, pick out the people that clearly have the potential, the synergy to be in your business. And the more selective you get with this, the better you're going to be. As we start talking to people, if the conversation doesn't go exactly the way you want it to go, stop talking to them, talk to somebody else. That's behind the success of just about all my students. As soon as you feel like this isn't, it's hard, harder than it has to be. There are some absolutely wonderful people out there that you're going to be able to connect with. That if you're truly attempting to build a business, and by the way, for those of you that have aspirations to become top earners, in 2 weeks, we have our spring top earner retreat, where we're going to teach you what the top earners in network marketing know, but never talk about. And this year, this one, we had one in February, the winter one. This one, we're going to be talking about 4 companies that have just been gutted. I'm not sure how much longer they're going to stay in business. And when you bring an unhappy network marketer into your business grows faster. It's 3 days. It's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, where we're going to teach you what nobody ever talks about this in network marketing. The #1 secret: every month, 200 network marketing companies close or change their comp plan or fail to launch. And that creates a huge pool of people that are looking for new company. The strategies that Francisco learned attending one of these retreats hasn't made him a master at talking to network marketers. He's brought in over 40 top earners from different companies. We're going to talk about them during boot camp. So it's all about information and we'll be talking more about this in the weeks to come. I only work with 100 people, and although last February we opened it up to 200. How do you find unhappy network marketers? You talk to people. And Jennifer, what you can do is, if you go back to boot camp, and it's under communication, we talk about it there. All right, you all have a wonderful evening. We will be back tomorrow. We have a 9:30 Ask Max, we have a 4 o'clock Ask Max, and then tomorrow night at 9 o'clock, we have our second session of boot camp. Okay. Gretchen, what's the best time to give you a call tomorrow?
Hey, around 2 o'clock.
Okey doke, I will call you tomorrow at 2.
Super.
You'll recognize my number. It's 0007 is the last 4 digits. So call you tomorrow at 2. Now, as for the rest of you, this is going to be an amazing month for all of you. All right. Look forward to getting to know all of you that are new. Look forward to literally watching you move up the ranks of your company, move up the ranks of your business. Jan, you got a couple of minutes to talk? I can give you a call.
Yes, sir. I'm here.
I'll call you. Okay, give me about 5 minutes and I'll give you a call.
Okay, thank you.
And let's look over here. I think we got everybody. And where is he? Nope, that's it. We'll catch up to all of you tomorrow. Until next time, best luck in building your business and God bless.